Hi everybody, my name is Beth and I am the Steadfast Stitcher. Welcome to my Flosstube channel. I'm so glad you could join me today. If you're brand new, I do hope you'll consider hitting like and subscribe below. And if you're returning, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all of you. Today I have got some whips to show you, quite a bit of haul, and some freebie table goodies from the retreat. And I've got the winner of the giveaway from my last regular video, and I have a little poll for you all to help me figure out which pattern to start for a sale that's coming up at the end of October. So why don't we get started? I was a little light on the stitching department. Unfortunately, work has been a little bit crazy, so I haven't had as much stitchy time as I would like. However, I did get some good time in over at the retreat this past weekend. Barefoot Needlearts Retreat was fabulous. I love the new conference room that we're in that has a lot more people in it. But it's all spread out so you don't feel crowded in. And they had these huge windows that looked out on the beach. It was just, the conference center was beautiful. Amy and Memory did such a phenomenal job, and we really appreciate them both. They are terrific, and they've got a bit of a rough road ahead, so I'm urging everybody to help. You can help them out a lot by just shopping at their shop. And they do have a good online shop as well, so I will link them below. Definitely do consider paying them a visit, either online or if you're in South Carolina, in person. They are at Surfside Beach. The retreat was in Myrtle Beach, and yeah, the conference room was beautiful, and there was all these goodies and just great conversations. I was there with Angela, who I met her at the last retreat last February, and Sarah, and she's from my group, Crafts and Books, and it was just fantastic. I had a wonderful time. I hated to come back. The only downside was, for me personally, was there were some issues with my room, or rooms, I should say. So I do plan on going to the February retreat, but I will be probably staying at a different hotel next time. So, but yeah, the retreat and all the goodies, it was just phenomenal. Oh, had a great time. Mischievous Stitches was there. Red Cross Stitcher. Well, I only got to talk to her briefly, but I just watched her new Flosstube earlier today, and it's lovely. She's had some really cute finishes, so do go check her out at Mischievous Stitches. 911 Stitcher was there. Scotty Stitcher, who I didn't get a chance to talk to and I wanted to. And Jean Farish. I know I'm forgetting some floss tubers, and I apologize. But yeah, it was a great time, and I really enjoyed it. So let's start off with whips. Again, a little lighter than I expected. Let's start with the most disappointing one for me first. So last week, I had a new start planned with Dawn, who's Enchanting Stitches on Flosstube, and Fairy Rose on Instagram. And she and I started a new pumpkin birthday sale for Laura Stitching by the Shore. And we are starting elegant pumpkins together. Well, it was a weeknight when we had our start date for it. And unfortunately, I had worked late, and it was well after 8 o'clock before I sat down to do any stitching. And then I didn't take it with me on the retreat. So it only got about 100 stitches, but it got some stitches in it. So I might as well. This is on Be Stitch Me. And it is Through the Stones, 18 count. Like I said, just about 100 stitches. That is my huge start on Elegant Pumpkins. But it is going to get some more work done on it this weekend. So hopefully in my next video in 2 weeks, I will have a good deal more to show than just these little 100 stitches here. Dawn got a little start on hers, more than mine. And it's looking really good. So I am looking forward to getting back to this one as well. It's just, I should really only start Sal's on the weekends. I'm not good on weeknights with getting lots of stitches in, especially if I work late. Now this one, I did put in a good number of stitches on it since you last saw it. This is Riley Harbor by Kathy Barrick. Very enjoyable stitch. That's the pattern. And my ceiling fan going. Should probably turn that off. I was thinking of putting out the fireplace for a little while tonight. It's actually getting a little bit chilly outside, which is nice. But then Sunday it's supposed to be up in the 80s. And then we're getting back, it's like freak one day, 80-degree day, and then we get back to normal temperatures. But thankfully, it is getting cooler now. It's in the upper 40s or low 50s at night, and low 70s or upper 60s during the day, which is my favorite weather. All right, so this is where I'm at with Riley Harbor. So I did a little more waves. Worked on a new building, and I'm just loving stitching on this. I would really like to have this done by the end of the year. I don't know if that'll happen, but I think if I make a concerted effort, it's definitely a possibility. I have, I think, 4 pieces that I would really like to see finishes on before the end of the year, but we will see. 2 of them are very small, so that might be possible with those. Just realized my voice is a little hoarse. Sorry about that. Next one that I put stitches into was Winter Salt Boxes by Plum Street Samplers. That's the autumn one. Where's the winter one? So I am doing the red one. And the only changes that I'm making here is I decided not to make it look like a Polaroid. So I'm just doing the border of 3 all the way around. And then I'm not going to add the stars to the top of these trees. So that they're more winter and less Christmas. I am stitching this on In the Shadows from Dying from Cross Stitch. And I am using all the called for colors. And I just love this fabric. And this is coming out really nice. I'm making good progress on it. So this should definitely be finished this year. And I did get some good stitches in it over the weekend at the retreat. But I do like working on this one. And yeah, this fabric is terrific. Dying for Cross Stitch, I buy from fairly often. They are very fast to ship. And each month they have a fabric of the month where it's not a club where it gets automatically sent to you. But they have a fabric of the month that they will put on sale. And this was originally a fabric of the month, and it's now part of their regular website fabrics. And it's In the Shadows. But it was not this past July, but the July before that, it was a fabric of the month. And I have several pieces of it. Yeah. all different counts. And they also do shading. So like that was the light. They also have one that's a medium dye and then a dark dye. And I'm using the medium dye on an owl project that I have not had out in a long time. I'm thinking that may need to come out in the not too distant future. Now, the Finally Fall Sal, which started the first day of fall, it's any autumn themed project. You can also find it, it's on Instagram, hashtag Finally Fall Sal. And Angela and I both decided to start Autumn Rules. Angela is Stitching with Cats on Instagram. And we're both doing this for the Finally Fall Sal, but you can use any autumn themed project. And you're still welcome to join in with anything you want. You're not too late to join in on, starting the Sal, or just tagging a current autumn project that you have with the Finally Fall Sal. But I really like this from Primrose Cottage. It's a very fun design. And it's a lot of fun to stitch on. This calls for stitching over 2 on 25 count. Now the called for fabric is Vintage Country Mocha. However, I picked out this fabric that I have that's called Autumn appropriately from Barefoot Needlearts. And this is the 25 count, and I'm stitching it over 2. And this is Autumn. Autumn Rules on Autumn fabric. So that's where I'm at currently. And yeah, this fabric is so yummy. I love stitching on this. A lot of fun. So that came out for a little bit over the weekend as well at the retreat. I do plan on stitching on this as well. Some more before... I plan on stitching on this more throughout the course of this month. There we go. It's a fun pattern to work on, and I'm really enjoying it. Now my last one, as for whips, I did put over 1,000 stitches in it and made some good progress. This is Pumpkin Colored Autumn. It is a free pattern on the Owl Forest website. And I started this for Laura's last pumpkin birthday Sal last year. So, and it didn't see a lot of progress for a while, but now I'm really diving into it and having a lot of fun working on it. Oops, let's move this needle minder a little bit. There we go. And so this is where I'm at with this. I'm right about 40% right now, according to Pattern Keeper. And I am using the Owl Forest threads. And I'm just enjoying this so much. It is a great stitch. In fact, if I wanted to go to monogamous, I would probably choose this one to finish and not work on anything else until it's done. If I was going to, but me and monogamy, as far as stitching goes, nope. I love variety too much. Now, as far as plans go, I'm going to continue on working on those autumn patterns, autumn rules, pumpkin colored autumn, and Riley Harbor, and work on a couple of smalls. Hopefully get some more finishes before the end of the year. And I've had a couple people ask me about what I was going to be doing for my birthday Sal this year. Last year I did a Rosewood Manor birthday sal. This year I thought I would take a page from Laura's Stitching by the Shore and stick with a theme that we can use every year. So this year is Stitchin' Animal Birthday Sal. So I'll put that down below. So hashtag Stitchin' Animal Birthday Sal. My birthday is Saturday, December 14th, but you can start it anytime during the month of December, and that'd be great if you use the hashtag Stitchin' Animal Birthday Sal. So yeah, that's gonna be mine, and it'll probably be ongoing, whether you want to stitch in a wild animal, a domestic animal, anything like that. I may stitch a deer or a fox or a kitty cat, who knows. So it'll be one of those, but yeah, Stitchin' Animal Birthday Sal. Let's see, what else? This coming Sunday is Andrew, the runner stitcher, is running his Chicago Marathon, and the challenge is to stitch times 10 the number of miles that he is going to run for the Chicago Marathon. So I believe it comes out to 264 stitches on Sunday. So I will definitely be doing that. Andrew just hit 4,000 subscribers, so congratulations, Andrew. That's awesome. And let's see. Oh, now this is what I need your help on. The last Saturday in October, Dawn Enchanting Stitching is starting a sal with these Raven X-Stitch patterns that are on Etsy. Excuse me a moment. Now, it's a designer on Etsy that uses, that has a lot of patterns that are witches, ravens, owls, really cool stuff. And she's having a sale right now too, so I will link her below to go check her out. She has a lot of patterns that look like wood cuttings, and they're just awesome. So Dawn is going to be starting a sal the last Saturday in October. You're welcome to come Zoom with us. We're going to do the start via Zoom, or you can just post on Instagram. I don't think she has a hashtag for it yet, but that'll be coming up. I think Susan Criminally Creative is also going to join in, and there's several people in our group that are going to join in. Now, my problem is deciding between two patterns that I really like from Raven Cross Stitch. And I picked up at Barefoot last weekend this fabulous fabric, but I can't decide which of the two patterns I want to stitch on. So that's where I need your help, please. All right, so this is 18 count Sea Lavender, and it's a Barefoot Needlearts fabric. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I just love this. This is yummy. So, so pretty. And it looks like it's coming out pretty true on camera, at least as far as I can see. Now, I'm going to put up the two pictures of the patterns that I'm considering. I'm just going to cover my face for a moment, so you don't need to see me to describe them. But the two wood cutting patterns, cross stitch patterns I'm looking at are the Stitching Witch, which is this one here. And I love the witch, and she's stitching. She's got the raven next to her. There's the black cat, and then the dragon up in the sky is fabulous. And then the other pattern that I'm looking at is this beautiful witch with incredible hair, an owl sitting there, and she is concocting in her cauldron. So those are the two that I'm seriously looking at to stitch on this fabric. But help me decide. Put it in the comments below which witch I should stitch on. And I will go with whoever wins in the comments, has the most comments for it. All right, sorry about that. So I have got technically enough fabric to do both of these patterns on here, but I actually have something else in mind to stitch on this one. So yeah, I need to figure out which one I'm gonna go for. The Stitching Witch or the Witch with her cauldron and owl. And that's a tough decision, so help. Let me know which one you like. All right, so I guess we'll get into haul and the freebie table, and then we'll have the winner of the giveaway from last week, 2 weeks ago. Oh, another one for you. I just got this in the mail today, and if you would like me to do a flip through, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I know there will probably be another flip through or two that'll come out on Flosstube. But I got from Craftways the new cross stitch Christmas book for this year. If you would like me to do a separate video flip through, I know I've been doing, I feel like I've done a lot of Flosstube extras lately, but if you wouldn't mind seeing another one, I will definitely put this one together and put it up this weekend. So let me know if you would like to see a flip through of this Craftways Christmas book. And I will do that if that's what you all would like. All right, so shopping. Oh my gosh. I was not good at Barefoot Needlearts. I knew that going in. I was not going to be good. I was less good than I thought I would be. Is that right? All right. First off, I've got to show this mat that I bought for stitching retreats and things like that. I'd always thought, you know, for like a stitching retreat, I would just use like a placemat or something along those lines. But I saw this one and I had to have it. Oh, excuse me. I don't mind train sounds. In fact, I kind of like them. I love trains, but I know not everybody wants to hear the train horn on my Flosstube videos. So, all right. So, talking about mats for retreats. I was not going to get one. I was just going to use a placemat from home. I didn't need one, blah, blah, blah. And then I saw this in the store, and that's all she wrote. So, here it is folded up. Look at the dragon eggs. Aren't they fabulous? There's the back of it. And then, but you open it up, and it's got these cool little pockets for one thing, but look at the fabric inside. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. I absolutely love this. And Sarah got a piece of this fabric, and I can't remember if she got a mat or a project bag with the same fabric, and it's, oh, I love it. And the company is Steno Stitches, and it is just wonderful. I love this. Yeah, so I went from, you know, Dollar Tree placemat to this beautiful thing. Oh, gorgeous. Yeah, I saw that and I had to have it. And it was the last one. Mine. All right. Now, my next piece of haul, it's not really haul because I'm on auto ship for the Fabulous House series from Cottage Garden, and I'm on auto ship from Barefoot Needlearts. So I picked up my 10th one Fabulous Houses number 10, which is Fairy House, which is this one. I love that. It's so cute. I just love the colors in it. They're so adorable. It's such a whimsical pattern. It is going to be fun to stitch. Yeah, so this is Fairy House. And yeah, I love that. Now the pattern that we got with the retreat came from Stitchy Pros. And I do plan on stitching it. I just didn't work on it during the retreat. It's Stitchy Pros is Holly Freeman. And it says, if crabby, please return to the beach. That's really cute. Sweet pattern. Now these next two patterns, I blame Angela entirely. She bought them. She had got them from the online needlework expo that they just had recently, or Nashville. I'm not sure. Came from one of the two. It's Nashville or the online shop. And I saw this little fox guy and I just had to have him. She bought this one as well and she started stitching on it over the weekend. I don't know if you're getting glare. There we go. Let me pull this out. Oh, and it's going to fight with me. Hang on one second. Okay, there we go. That's better. But it is Serenita de Campagna is a designer, and you can read it on the side. It says, follow your dreams. And then, yeah, the little fox is blowing on a dandelion. It's just so cute. And then there's a little fox pillow. Put this in here. And then from the same company, I picked up the autumn set, which are some autumn miniatures. So there's a little fox, there's squirrels, and the little autumn pillow up here with a pumpkin, the little fox. And these squirrels are adorable. Now, Angela also had another pattern by them that was so, so cute. But Barefoot didn't have it in the store, so they have ordered it for me. And it is two little mice having a chat on top of a couple of mushrooms. And it's just so cute. So I had to have that. But this uses all DMC threads. Both of them do use all DMC, so that is very nice. This next one that I got was because I saw Becky in our group has finished this one, and someone else at the retreat was working on this one. So, yeah, I kind of needed it. It's from Primrose Cottage. And it is the Salem Sisters Stitchery. I really like that. That's fun. And you can finish it in a hoop. It calls for 32 count vintage country mocha over 2. Let's see. Calls for Weeks Dye Works and Classic Color Works. So yeah, I am easily enabled. I see somebody stitching on it or somebody finishes it and it's like, ooh, I need that. I'm bad. And then we've got Pansy Patch and a couple more Primrose Cottage. I've been looking at these pillows and I've always wanted to do them, so I picked up 2 of them. I got the Autumn and Winter Quakers. Very pretty little patterns. They're One is 82 by 84, the winter one, and then the autumn one is 81 by 79. So these will make fabulous little pillows. I'm working on my sewing skills. So these will be good practice to stitch up little pillows. And I do plan on getting the other 2 seasons as well, spring and summer. Now my last purchase was Pansy Patch. I had seen this pattern before and I was like, oh, it's really cute, but it hadn't like grabbed me to purchase it. And then when I was in Barefoot Needlearts and they had it up in the wall, I had to get it. So I have, in fact, kitted this all up. I've gotten the thread and the fabric that I'm going to use on this. And I've already decided this is going to be my new year, new start. This is Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery, and it is Bluebirds and Bluebells. And that's this one here. Oh, I love that. And it also has some smalls with it as well. There's a pin keep, a scissors case, and a scissors fob. So there are patterns for all of them. But I just think this is gorgeous. The sampler is 251 by 331. You know I like my big patterns. But I don't think this is a fibbed. I think this is one I could do in my lifetime. Fibbed is finish it before I die. That's the acronym, Fibbed. But yeah, this is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. The top, it says, Bluebirds and Bluebells fill a garden with joy. Then it's got the alphabet in the middle. And at the bottom it says, and love fills a home with happiness. So, yeah. I needed that, and it's, yeah. Once I saw it on the wall, it was a done deal. It was just gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Now, I got all the called for threads for it, except for, I think, 3 of them the shop was out of. It calls for all overdyes. And then the fabric I picked out was 32 count Silver Moon from Zweigart. So, it's just a light gray, which I think will be perfect for this. So, and I got all these little needle things from my pin cushions. This one I bought. This where they were at the retreat, and I just think it's so adorable. And it came with this little pin at the top. It's a little antique rice bowl. This one I got as a gift from Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. She regularly comments on my channel, and she's so supportive. And this is just adorable. Little ocean beach color, ocean wave color thread, and the little shell on the top. Very cute. And this one I think was from the shop. It's little beach tin with a little starfish and turtle pins at the top. It is so cute. There were all kinds of goodies. I mean, there were different colors of highlighters. There was a little sand in a jar. There was a blanket that says Barefoot Needlearts on it, which was perfect because it got a little chilly in the room. Just to keep the legs warm. It was great. And now let me show there. I got some things from the freebie table and a couple things that were given to me while I was there. So I see I'm missing one. Let me go grab that and I will be right back. There we go. You'd think I'd have everything all pulled together. All right. This first one, I was given, I believe Angela gave this one to me, and I absolutely love it. And I saw Blitz Stitch do this one, and I followed him on his Flosstube channel while he was stitching this. This is English Garden Sampler by Teresa Wensler. And it's absolutely stunning. The only part that makes me nervous about this one is the sections where you actually cut the fabric that you're stitching on, which makes me really nervous. But I think I will probably might think of something else to do there, or really watch some tutorials multiple times before I cut any fabric. I would be petrified of doing it wrong. But if you haven't seen Blitz Stitch's channel, it's fabulous. He does big, beautiful projects. He's done a mid-Amish life. Yeah, just a lot of great projects. And I followed along while he was working on this on his YouTube channel. And it was just amazing. So when I was offered to see if I would like to have this pattern, it was an absolute yes. Yeah, Teresa Wensler, English Garden Sampler. And then this one, the lady over at the table, and I did not get her name, and I apologize, at the table next to us, had finished stitching this and asked us if we wanted the pattern. And yes, please. It's JBW Designs, Kitties in the Round. That is so cute. So it's only 65 by 66. And it was done on 32 count Belfast linen. 32 count over 2 is 4.06 inches. 32 count over 1 is 2.03 inches. Just reading off the back here. This is from 2020. And then there's also a little single kitty pattern in here as well. And I love how they finish this off. That's adorable. Now, I did pick up a few things for myself from the freebie table. This one I got Autology from the Trilogy. And just love these little autumn smalls. My favorite time of year, so couldn't turn down this one. Very cute little designs. And it calls for Gentle Arts and Weeks Dye Works, so it has a conversion. And they have directions in here to turn it into a bell pull or doing the whole thing across as one. Then we had Milady's Manor from Cross My Heart Ink. And there were a couple things on here that really got my attention. One is this fox. I just had to have him. He's beautiful. And then on the back, I thought this would look great in my kitchen with these different herbs. So it's got parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. And then I really, really like this peacock down here as well. Not so much the ruffled 80s finish, but I love that peacock. So yeah, there were definitely 3 patterns in here I would absolutely stitch. Yeah, very cute. And then I got, so telling, another fox. This is Little Red Fox. And it is 4 by 6 inches. And he is a little cutie pie. And this is Designs by Lisa. I need to find somebody who does patterns or see if I can find a pattern of a gray fox, because I have gray foxes in my forest behind my house. So I would love to find, if anybody knows of any gray fox patterns, I would love that. And then I got something special, Forest Babies collection. You got the deer, and there's foxes, of course, and an owl, and chipmunks. So yeah, and because I love the deer, and I actually have a raccoon family that comes around. I often will find them in my carport first thing in the morning. There's 3 of them. There's mom, dad, and a little baby guy. And then there's the fox family here. And there it is. You can see little chipmunks. I don't know how well that's showing up. And the owls and the squirrels. So there were several patterns in this book I would love to stitch. And then finally, I got a spring 2017 Stony Creek Cross Stitch magazine. And initially I got it just because the cover really got me. I love the colors, and I love the cover of this, with all the different birds, the blue jays and the cardinals and the chickadees. And it says Home Sweet Home on the bottom. So I didn't really even look at the rest of the magazine when I picked it up. It was just really, I fell in love with that pattern almost immediately. But then I was looking through the book, and there are several designs in here that I really love. This one in here seems very timely, and it's called The Power of Love. And yeah, I think we could all use this one. All right, so this is The Power of Love. It's beautiful pattern. And in case it's not showing up great on the camera, it says, when the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. So that one really got to me. Definitely want to stitch that one. I may even stitch that before I stitch the birds. And then I love this one too. It's called Garden and a Library. And because the print is kind of small on this, it says, if you have a garden and a library, you have everything you need. I would add, if you have a garden, a library, and cross stitch. But very pretty pattern. I like that one as well. And let me see if I can find this quickly. There was another one that really got me that I wanted to do as well. And they have some cute summer ones. It's You Are the Flip to My Flop. This one, because I am a lake person and not so much an ocean person. Live, Love, Lake. This looks like it would be a fairly easy and fun stitch. But yeah, that's me. Give me a lake in the forest anytime. My favorite place to be. All right. So that is everything. I want to send out my thoughts and my prayers to everybody that is in Hurricane Milton's path right now. And you know, with my Live, Love, Lake, I love to go to the mountains in western North Carolina. I love to go walking in the woods by myself. I love to go find lakes. And they are going through a horrible, horrible time right now after Helene. So everybody that is recovering from Helene, know that my thoughts are with you. And yeah, it is a really rough time for so many people right now. All right, so with that being said, let me do the giveaway. I'm going to finish off on a positive note here. Okay. So last regular video, I had October's party as a giveaway, and I asked you to use the word maple. And the winner of the pattern is Lucy Craft. Lucy Craft won. Excuse me. Congratulations, Lucy. You won. I will put my email address and my Instagram below in the description box. You can contact me either way with your address, and I will get this off to you. But congratulations, Lucy. So that's all I've got for you today. I think that's plenty. I did really bad with haul. I did really good with haul. My wallet, not so much. Not so good. But, yeah, the retreat was awesome. I do plan on going to the February one. If I can get in, I will definitely go to the February one. And then I've got the retreat at Hobby House next August. So take care of yourselves, everybody. Take care of each other. And I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye, everybody.